High on trays are having sausage, chips, with some sauce, and I mixed raw fish and coleslaw because it was a little bit left over, so just mixed both of them together.
Elite class of people, products of these elite schools in France, graduate schools in France. They're not, secondary schools, anything like that. What tended to happen, I know this, I came across this myself, what tended to happen is if you didn't come out of those schools with particularly high grades, so that you didn't get a nice cushy job in the French civil service, well, it wasn't too bad because they shipped you off to West Africa and you were given important positions there. And you could get people, French graduates of these schools, sent to West Africa, be given, bear in mind, Macron comes from it. He pretended at one time as he did. That people found that he did in fact attend all of these various schools that I'm talking about. Anyway, they're all very angry, they're all very resentful, they're all complaining to Macron about it. But ultimately, realistically, there's nothing France can do.
I don't know, it just sounds like, if anything, Macron or the French government should look at this as a gift. They can finally get out of these,
I like a lot of sauce on mine.
These entanglements that were distracting. They can focus on what's happening in France and let these countries build their own future.
Absolutely.
Build their own future. And eventually they could trade with France and the UK and the US in the future if they want, if they so desire. But this is an opportunity for France to focus on what's happening in France.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're not going to do that. And can I just say, the other big story here, which is, we perhaps shouldn't focus entirely on France. The other thing is, this is a sign that these countries are not growing up. They've had a very difficult time since they achieved independence. It was very difficult for them to sort themselves out. But all the signs are that Africa in general is now doing so. The economies in Africa are starting to grow and grow strongly. And things are finally, in that tormented continent, beginning to come together, as in ways that they never have done up to now. And this is an expression of it. These countries are now acquiring the confidence to tell the French, we don't want you, please go.
Yeah, well,
and the French,
this is happening Well, the French like this is happening because these countries now see an alternative.
They see an alternative.
It's never present before. Yeah.
Which was never present before, but as I said, they also have, they're also acquiring a degree of self-confidence which historically they didn't have. So it's a fundamental change, and it's an irreversible one. And I think the sooner the French accept it, the better it is for them. As I said, some people in the French elite will be very angry about it, irritated about it, but ultimately, as you correctly say, it's good for the Africans that they're asserting themselves and establishing themselves as truly independent countries. And it's going to be good for France. A couple of people from the École Nationale.
The dressing is so good.
Just about to close down, supposedly. Used to find that they had nice cushy jobs in places in West Africa, but ultimately French interests, the interests of the French people weren't served by having all these people going off to Africa and doing whatever it is that they were doing there. As you rightly said, France has many problems, and it needs to now focus on those problems and take proper steps to sort them out. And when it does, it'll be much better for France.
Yeah. I wonder if these countries in Africa, final question, if things are going to be better off for them, if they do arrive, let's say, the Chinese bloc of this multipolar world order.
Well, who knows? At this present moment in time, I think it does make a I mean, there's a lot of complaints in the West about how Chinese aid comes with no strings, and they don't have all these ethical and other considerations, which, frankly, I think the Africans would say, thank goodness for that. And there's also talk about how some of these Chinese projects fail, which some projects always fail. But overall, I think that to the extent that this is a proper commercial and commercially based relationship, rather than a simple extractive one with a bit of charity thrown in, probably does make it in the long term much more sustainable.
Yeah. All right. We will end it there at durant.locals.com. We are on Rockfin as well, and look for us at the Durant Shop. 10% off. Use the code midday. Take care.
Nice bloke.
So, buddy, how's the CSIRO Total Wellbeing Day going?
Je me sens comme un tout nouveau coca.
Oh, wow, look at you. Going on healthy living programs with HBF extras. I hope.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. When we claim that we have international law...
Make sure you follow me, everyone. I'll see you back next time. Bye.